Take it easy now.
Yes, sir.
In this next interview, you're going to see an interview with me and Dr. Jack as we talk about men's pride.
Hello, Dr. Jack.
Good morning, Brian.
How you doing today?
I'm well, and yourself?
I'm doing pretty well. I'm here today with me and my group. We are here to present a project, but not really present a project, actually more of a question. We wanted to know, what is your opinion on men's pride?
My opinion on men's pride. It depends in which perspective of life you look at it. If you think about a man's pride, sometimes you look at it as their dignity, or you see their pleasure in their own achievement. Or in some cases, you could look at it as it coincides with their ego.
Well, what do you think triggers pride?
Your great accomplishment. Because all the things that you do in life is your great accomplishment that really triggers your pride.
Do you feel like any of your accomplishments has triggered your pride at any time?
In a humble way.
In a humble way?
In a humble way.
Explain that.
Sometimes a person, and I use myself, when I graduated from high school, when I graduated from college, I had a high pride, but it was very humble. Because knowing that I'm grateful that I did it, but I'm no better than someone else. So I couldn't let my pride stand in the way of being humble and having a humble pride on doing a great accomplishment.
You know, pride takes us to such a level to where we even look at ourselves above. Where do you humble yourself when you think of God? And this will help me with my next question.
Ooh, that's a great question. I would say this. When I go to him in prayer, I surrender my all. Because one thing about God is that he will show you who's God. And there's no one greater than he is. So when I go to him in prayer, I have to make sure that I come to him in a humble way, knowing I'm a child of him and that I'm not above him. So therefore, it goes back to my last response as being humble. If I have not humbled myself in his presence and be grateful and thankful that I have achieved all my accomplishments.
Definition, do you think that people that are very prideful discard the fact that there's a God?
Some people may not, because you have to understand that not everyone believes in a God. But I wouldn't think due to the crimes that are taking place is because of someone's pride, because that's a choice. It's a choice whether or not you want to go and commit a crime. So if that's your choice to do that, that is not your pride. That's a choice you made to go and commit that crime. And know one thing, it's a consequence. So anything you do, whether it's good or whether it's bad, it comes with a consequence. But I don't believe pride takes a place in which someone's committing a crime.
What are some of your experiences with somebody that you can say is very prideful?
I haven't had any experience with someone who say they're prideful. And besides, let me see. Depends how I look at that question, because I want to look at that question so many different angles.
Yeah.
But if I zoom into just some pride as far as accomplishments, I use my best friends, I use family and friends, because even my students, you know, when you guys do great things, when you guys turn in your work, when you guys go to different colleges and y'all doing something over there and you met a goal, you know, you prideful that you did. You know, so I look at it more as such of a great achievement than anything. Then for as, you know, some people who have this big pride, like they're better than others. And that's when you come like, I don't deal with those type of people. One thing about words, everybody like to define their own definition of words. So in that case, that was summing up from your last question in that sense.
I appreciate you answering my questions. You were very much useful to every aspect of this, and I hope you have a good one.
Thank you.
Thank
My
you.
pleasure.
All right.
Thank you for watching us. And be sure to give us your opinion on men's pride as well. Thank you.